what are your thoughts on how industries will forever be changed because of this global pandemic? And which industries are you kind of bearish on now?
Yeah, I think that the fact that I'm in the personal development business, which is coaching programs, one of the interesting things about that is that there is a huge drop in these businesses. Most of them are really going down because their inability to host workshops. You just can't. Um, and I think that in terms of airlines as well, it's definitely you'll go look at the flights. You could get a flight to Hawaii for under $100 right now, and I think it's really fascinating to me about how so many companies are going down. I mean, if I look at just the fear of anything that requires you to leave your house. I've talked to moving companies because I had to move stuff across state borders, and moving companies that I've talked to have executed 90% of their staff. They have 10% of their staff left. And I've seen the same thing happen in many industries. Many industries. I think that the majority of industries are really being hit hard. In terms of bearishness, I can be bearish in almost any kind of business except for grocery stores. For grocery stores, it seems to be like Christmas every day of the week now. It's so difficult to get almost any supply, even toilet paper.
Yeah. I just watched a video on how the restaurant industry is just getting hammered. And I think I mean, personally, I might be social distancing for the rest of my life just because of how fast this virus spread and how global it went. And then you kind of realize how dirty humans are. And, and every day we're just spreading germs with each other. And so I think that mentality and perception is not just shared by me. I think a lot of people will have, keep distance from each other, which will affect concert venues, sport venues, obviously the restaurant industry. Yeah, I heard something interesting that what if sports and concerts reopen and then there's another outbreak? Are they liable because they reopened?
Yeah, I think that businesses have to be very careful about what they're going to do in terms of liability waivers and what have you, because yeah, it is a very unusual concern that we haven't thought about. I think that it also could be a blessing in disguise for a lot of people. Business owners are starting to realize new solutions. A lot of people have preferred working from home, and they can still do many jobs just from at home. Now, it's a little difficult to do that for, say, restaurants, but new business lines are opening up for food delivery services who are getting more business and stuff like that. I think it's definitely going to lead to a lot of new creative solutions, because who knows how long this is going to last. I'd expect it to last throughout the year.
Commercial real estate is one that's also interesting, just because a lot of these companies might now realize that they don't need a big office space to conduct business. So you might see a drop in prices in a year or two.
Yeah, I could totally see that as well. That is definitely a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it doesn't make sense to rent an office space when it's illegal to go to your office.